Hey guys. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Hey. Session's live now. I'll see you guys in there.
I'm in need of a setup if anybody has one.
I got one.
Yeah, thanks, Brock.
In fact, I got three. But
You said
Big
the
Ed
fourth
first.
one works best, right?
Yeah, I like the fastest with the V4.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Lowest.
Everything working okay with your setup, Mike? With your pedals
Yeah.
and reel and everything?
Yeah, once I eliminated Fanalab from coming on automatically with the computer, it seems to be okay.
Okay. Maybe it's a setting in there that's telling us to launch iRacing and it's getting stuck.
Could be, because
Yeah.
when
What brand of pedals do you have?
everything is Fanatec.
Okay. Hey, what's the password?
RICMO. Capital RICMO.
Yeah, I made a mistake tonight.
What's that? What happened?
I thought I was in Fritosport's Discord.
Yeah.
I broke the. Partly used my setup as good as Travis's.
Oh yeah.
Then I was in Spec 5s. So then Mitch wants my setup.
Oh, I
And
see.
I was like, I can't give it to you because you're not in the Fritosport team.
That's fine. I mean, he has so much pace over us anyway.
Yeah, but then he'll give it back.
Oh, so it would leak all over again. I see.
Yeah, I'd be fine with him now. Really.
Right. Yeah, but Mac, I guess we've been around him lately.
Nothing against Mac. It just
No, I know. I understand.
don't want to make him faster.
Yeah. All right.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
All right. Let us know when you got the setup in here. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Trying to get the password.
And it should be capital
Password. RICMO.
Correct.
Copy and paste it. Yeah.
We're getting a bunch of people in.
Yeah, it's just the AI, I think. We have 10 AI drivers. Okay. So these AI drivers, they shouldn't be as aggressive as what we've experienced before.
Ah, okay. Those must be the ones with the blue names.
Yep, exactly. So we'll see how they do.
It's been so long.
Man, I can't even imagine. You've been away from the car for quite a while now.
Yeah, I'd say close to a month.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, Michael, the last race was at Road America. No.
Yeah, I think it was.
No, it was at
For Sprint Series?
Weather. Yeah, CSS.
I can't even remember.
Watkins Glen.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? Yes, it was. It was Watkins
Yeah.
Glen, and I remember the bus stop that screwed me, yeah.
And so Bobby Childs is back in AM.
You
He
should be proud.
qualified behind the 4 aliens. He qualified 5th.
Yeah.
You know, behind Mike Dam, Hartley, John Allen, Travis. And then I took second. Well,
Yeah.
Bobby won AM. I took second in AM, and Mike Taylor took third.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Yeah, super.
Yeah, it was a good race. The guys did an awesome job out there.
Let's see. Can I just share it with everybody?
Yeah, you can, because it's passworded and it's only AI in here aside from us.
Right, I'm hitting shared setup.
Okay.
It is shared.
Thank you. Yep, I see it. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, if you want to try my V3, V2, V1, I'll put it out there too. But
Oh, it's okay. I'll go out on this one.
I got it too.
All right. Let's go out and have some fun. And then, yes, when this practice is over, I have a Mustang at Summit Point going. So you guys are welcome to join that as well. It'll be an hour also.
Hey, I'm an admin.
Yeah, you're an
Miss-
admin, and so is Mike. So you guys can clear your own black flags.
Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers
Well,
per
I just
hour.
lost my pedals.
Pit exit's
Oh,
clear.
no.
Really?
Yeah.
What if you try to unplug them from the USB port?
That means getting up out of my seat and undoing my seat belts and all that other crap.
Something weird's going on. Did you hear like a Windows chime, like some sort of a sound when you lost it?
No, just a little flicker on the screen, I thought. I don't know.
Yeah, go to the options and see. Let me know what you hear or see. Wonder if maybe we need to try to check to see if they need to be well, do you have to calibrate it every time that you're going into a session, you think?
Sure as hell shouldn't have to.
No, I know, but it's possible that with plugging in the new wheelbase, the USB devices and things like that are just kind of acting strange. You've ran Windows updates also? What if you launch FanaLab now and leave it running?
Well, if I launch it now, what'll probably happen is it'll sit there and
I'm just wondering, or if you exit the session, launch FanaLab and then come back into the session. Just curious.
well, every time I've tried to launch FanaLab, and here it is, it's up, it doesn't respond.
FanaLab
What-
itself is locked up.
What doesn't respond? The
It
pedal?
doesn't respond. The little thing like it's trying to download, and it just sits there and hell, I sat here for almost 20 minutes waiting for it to do something, and finally I hit the X and it came back not responding. Just
Maybe we need to reinstall FanaLab. Maybe it's a different
I don't
version.
know.
Well, I can jump into TeamViewer if you like.
I mean, FanaLab not responding. Well, I thought I had this fixed.
No problem. So I guess, yeah, close FanaLab and then try to assign your pedals again. And then if you like, we can look at it. Or if you want, we can do TeamViewer now. It's up to you.
Well, when I did the Fanatec, it lets me. I mean, they're the pedals.
It sees them, right?
I don't know. I'm frustrated.
No problem, Mike. Let me know how I can help you, okay?
I may have more than my share of computer issues lately too. I've been working on them for 35 years.
I know. It just seems like there's always something that comes up, isn't it?
I just had an AI that blinked.
Oh, weird.
The only way I have been able to get it is to restart the frickin' computer.
And it's possible that's what might need to happen, Mike.
And it shows that
That sounds like it could be a USB issue, a USB port.
I'm sitting here with the Fanatec, not the Fanalab, but the Fanatec.
The controller stuff?
Yeah. It just comes up as a black box.
Oh, so you don't even see anything.
No,
I
and
wonder
it's,
if you go in the task manager, if you can get task on
yeah,
lab or something.
I think I think you do need to restart the computer. It's possible that might need to clear something out and launch everything again. Just go, try to restart the computer. But if you want, let me know if you want me to jump into TeamViewer. We can do that too, okay?
The leader's just done a 139.94.
With weather, I think CSS will use. It's like 110-degree track temp,
Yeah, this is all
But-
what I got it all off of CSS.
and so then I'm using VRS data though, and their data is at 80 degrees.
Oh, so that's off then.
So I lowered the temps I got.
Pit
to
exit looks
85,
clear.
And it didn't change my lap times at all.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
And I'm like, what the heck?
But yeah, Mike, let us know what you want to do, okay? That's really weird that the time didn't change with 20-degree difference.
Yeah, it was 15, 25 degrees, but maybe it's a new tire model. I don't know.
The leader has just done a 139.01.
But yeah, Mike, if you restart that computer and see if everything works, that might help. But we can always go through and check things at some point.
You might be rebooting now.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, computers are a pain. Software and hardware.
I don't know what's going on. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think you need to restart the computer, and that way everything gets a fresh connection.
Well, then I might as well do it every time I want to run, I guess.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
I don't think you'll have to every time, but sometimes if things are acting up or we need to maybe download a patch or update.
Well, that's what I've had to do each time, so.
Time to go back on vacation.
We'll get it sorted out one way or another.
Edgar, I probably owe you a little apology. My interview, I said, yeah, Edgar screwed up in the bus stop because I was driving.
Yeah, I heard the interview. It's all good. I just want to help you guys get good results this season.
I
But
think
yeah, it was
that's the
good to
first
see you guys
interview
get the
I did. I
results.
was a little bit nervous.
No worries, man. No worries. I'm just glad to see you guys get a good result. I'm glad to hear you in the interview booth.
Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
There was one other time I was invited in and it didn't go, and then Nancy was mad at me.
Oh, I see. But yeah, we have time if you want to try TeamViewer, Mike. It's possible that, I know Fanalab said we were on the newest version, but it's possible that maybe deleting it and adding it again, or maybe even just trying it. If you have another USB port that you could swap for the pedals, that might do it too.
Well, it's funny. I go to Task Manager and I say end task, and iRacing UI doesn't go away. It just sits there.
Huh. Yeah, that's strange. It should close it. But did you exit the sim and then did you try to close the UI itself? I'm wondering even if when you go to the UI and you click on your helmet on the upper right corner, if you go to settings there and you calibrate the pedals, you tell it to basically clear everything again, so we recalibrate pedals, if it would erase everything. Or we could erase the other files too and then set up everything again, the graphics, the pedals, everything. Because for some reason I think the computer might be hanging on to older profile settings, so that could be causing that conflict. But it's odd because the pedals haven't changed where they were plugged in, you know?
Are you using any USB hubs?
No.
No, it's directly onto the motherboard.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
I click on the helmet and do what?
I think settings. Let me check really quick.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
And then is there anything to clear anything else? Clear any settings for hardware like pedals or just the graphics? Because the graphics are fine. It's just that you're just having a weird hardware issue right now where the pedals are dropping off. Wondering if maybe just what happens if you unplug the pedals and plug them back in? Would iRacing recognize them again?
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, like while you're still in the game, you know, in the sim. Yeah, that might
No,
bring them back up.
I wonder if iRacing's working at all since task on it.
Yeah, if it won't close, it could be. That's a little odd. Might have to restart the computer so everything gets its fresh connection and iRacing launches again from scratch.
I've done that at least 6 to 8 times.
Done what? What?
Restart the computer to get iRacing to work.
Okay. So yeah, it's possible that we might have to reinstall iRacing. You know. So you could uninstall it and reinstall it, and then it gets all of the app.ini file. It gets it all basically from scratch and picks up all your settings again from scratch.
I'm leaving the headset.
Okay.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Yeah, I watched the broadcast, and then it's like, I shouldn't have said that.
No problem. It's hard. Your mouth just starts going. I do that too. I get nervous still.
I did say that don't think it made any difference because I don't think we would have passed anybody that's ahead of us.
Yeah.
But
If anything, we would have been fighting each other. I don't think we could have gotten up to, I think Jacobs or whoever was ahead.
yeah, I think there's 3 pros ahead of us, and then
Yeah.
well, at the end of the race, there was 1 pro ahead of me, and then Bobby Childs.
Yeah, but Bobby and Jeff both were hanging on to the draft. So
Yeah, I don't think we would have passed.
there was no sense in us fighting. Because, you know, I could have caused a crash or would have just slowed us down if we would have started fighting too much. So I was just happy that we were building a gap to the cars behind us and, you know, having fun driving and working together.
Yeah, it was a good race.
You had good pace, though. You definitely had good pace.
Yeah, Spec 5, man.
Well, you had
wrecked
issues,
somebody
right?
before the start.
Oh, really?
Yep, so I got a penalty. And
I see.
lost some points, and you get 4 penalty points starting the pits. So then the next race was Monza,
Oh, yeah.
and it's a super long blue line coming out of the pits.
Oh, yeah.
And after start, but before the first turn, I wrecked somebody
Oh, damn.
and had to get my fast repair. Then I come out of the pits and cross the blue line and get a black flag. So I go into the pits,
Yeah.
start my penalty, come out, do the same damn thing again, get another black flag. Then I do it the 3rd time.
What a pain, huh? Yeah, I remember you were telling me about that. That's horrible. That's some bad luck, man.
So then we go to Road America, and I thought, okay, I'm going to get 0x to get rid of my penalty points.
Yeah.
I'm at 0x, and somebody runs in the back of me at 10.8 and gives me 4x, so that blew that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that happened to you there. Got that dark cloud over you, huh?
I've only done Thursday's Road America. I only did 2 laps there because I'm concentrating on CSS.
Yeah. Road America is so much fun. You back, Mike?
I think so.
All right. Yeah, we can, what do you think? Let me know when you want to look at it. We could try to look at it tonight. But I'm sure you got it sorted out. It's got to be something odd that's happening. But like I said, worst case scenario, reinstall iRacing, and that should kind of sort out any issues or conflicts that it's seeing with hardware. Because sometimes iRacing hangs on to things and thinks, okay, this is what you've got plugged in, this is what you've got even when you've plugged in something new. Hey, I see you on track. But you had to restart, huh?
No, all I did was unplug the,
Oh, and replug it in?
yeah,
Nice.
the pedals at least.
Good, good. Yeah, you know, and that's what I had to do with the V1s. That's what I kept seeing with the ones I had. Yeah, V2s.
Maybe some other time try putting that.
Sector 1 is 4.5 off the pace.
What was that?
Yeah, I did that already.
Okay.
Yeah,
Help, though.
could be, like I said, it could be a USB port that's just acting weird.
You usually can't use any logic on these games.
I know, right? It's something just really weird. There's also a setting for USB ports that sometimes it makes them go to sleep or wakes them up. I know I've had issues with VR with that. Well, I hope you can enjoy the rest of the session, Mike. And like I said, anytime you need help, man, just let us know. I'll be happy to help you. You can also use the Mustang session to test there as well. That way you can, you know, be done with the session and then launch another one. Try to fully close the UI and everything, launch it again, and see if we can replicate the problem.
Okay.
And there's no password for that session, guys. You're welcome to go there too, Brock. Have some fun.
Good lap, that's your best in the session. Sector 3 is 3.3 seconds off the pace.
Sorry, the crew chief was talking. What'd you say?
I'm on a fast lap right now.
Okay. You'll find, Mike, the car feels a lot different than it used to with the stupid tires, the stupid update. It's so easy to lose the rear now.
You're a second
And
off the
even under
pace in sector
braking, it
1.
wants to dart off in either left or right. Kind of hope they go back to how it was. I mean, sometimes it feels okay on warm tires, but it's so different to drive now.
What the heck? My best lap was 139.5. And it says a second and a half up on that. And I gained like 2/10. I have my brakes set that it goes to maximum.
Sector 2 time is okay.
And it won't swing back and forth.
Okay, Ed,
Oh, okay.
you need to watch the track limits.
Oh, another thing, if you're getting loose coming out of a corner,
Yeah.
gas it hard and it tends to straighten it out.
Okay. Man, I was so happy to win at Road America this weekend. It's like the one track I've wanted to get a win at, you know?
Let's see, what car was that in?
BMW M8 GTE.
Let's see, that doesn't have any analog brakes in either, does it?
No, no ABS. Locked up a couple times. One time I went off because I locked up the fronts. Braked too late, but luckily I didn't lose anything.
Well, for most people, wins are far apart.
Yeah, I don't know. Lately it's been nice, but nervous going into the next couple rounds.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
I want an advanced race Road America time.
Nice. Good job. Yeah, the car feels so different, huh, Mike?
I think so.
It's like, it's weird. I just,
so
everything we used
long.
to do. Yeah, I guess you've been away a while, so.
Must be I've gotten used to it or something, because I thought I had it handled pretty close to what it was before.
I mean, yeah, it starts feeling pretty good, but at first, it's like those first couple laps throw you off. Yeah, like now I'm throwing it around a little, getting some speed out of it. I didn't realize how much track you can take on the final corner and the green stuff out there.
Oh yeah, updated that.
B6, you're currently 0.45 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Whoops.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Almost spun it on the Andretti hairpin.
The box that shows your sectors
Yeah.
says my best lap is 137.1.
Really?
Race lap says it's 139.5. And
Something's off.
JRT says 139.5.
Is your optimal or your best?
The best.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Something's not syncing properly there, it sounds like.
Yeah, there's no way I did 137.1.
Maybe in a previous session. Have you checked iRacing to see if that's what it's focusing on, or could be best lap ever, or in this session? I don't know how it works with that reference box as far as the setting you decide to choose.
I don't think I've ever did that fast. Well, yeah,
It's possible with certain weather.
BRS did a 137.19.
Yeah, but the
That
conditions
doesn't match
usually
up
don't
either.
match up to leagues, yeah. Let me know if you guys want to try to
No,
go
that's
out
what it
together
is.
too.
That's using the BRS D-lap file that I'm
Oh,
under.
I see.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm under comparison sector, that's what.
Oh,
I'm a dumbass. The Race Lab was saying that I was 137 something too. I'll be back in a few.
okay. Yeah, Mike, you might find that with the car, sometimes you got to brake early and kind of point and shoot the car into the corner. I don't know, at least that's kind of what works for me, but then I'm also feeling the tires slide, even when they're warm.
Okay.
Next time we get on TeamViewer at some point, we can
The
check
leader
to
has
see if
just
there
done
are
a
any... we can
138.94.
check the USB port settings for your computer, and we can also check to see if there's any updates for that stuff too.
Sector 2 time is good.
Sounds good.
Damn computers, huh?
Yeah, between computers and bases and steering wheels and
I know, right?
getting too old for this shit.
Man, you're saying that, I feel the same way. Yeah, it's frustrating to say the least. I'm having problems with the router, you know? So this will be a good test for me too, and my connection.
You're now 1.8 off the pace.
That's why I
That
always
lap
say it
was at
feels like real cars are sometimes
114.74.
less of a headache than this stuff. Most of the time a real car will tell you, yep, the alternator failed, or yep, it's a power issue and there's only like 3 things that deal with that.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
I walked into a school today that didn't have internet for some reason, and I got there and I opened up my laptop and all of a sudden everything worked, and I was getting thanked for fixing it and I have no idea what happened.
The leader has just done a
That's the best way to fix
138.92.
Yeah, I agree, man, because honestly I probably would not have known what to do. My boss was in a meeting and I was just hoping that things were going to work, because there's nothing I can do really.
Mind these track limits, please, Ed.
How are you liking the new steering wheel?
I like it so far. Very nice.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear that.
The shift lights too are working.
Awesome. And shifting feels nice, huh? More confidence in it?
Oh yeah.
That's right. You
Good.
were having all those double shifts.
Yeah, it only cost me a new steering wheel and a new base.
Hey, man. Don't feel bad, Mike. If Joellen says anything, just tell her that at least you're not like Edgar, who spent way too much money to stay in a championship fight. You remember, I lost a graphics card, power supply, the buttons on the case, all sorts of stuff. Router, most likely now.
I told her, I said, no, I can't get the pedals to work. She says, don't even think about it.
Oh, man. Well, that time will come at some point. Same with the computer.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Well, I'm getting along pretty well with my old 980 Ti here.
Yeah, honestly, I'm amazed. Arrow, you and Arrow had the same setup, and he eventually went to a 1080. And your 980s, I'm surprised how well it's holding on to the frame rate. And then you have the 1080 to put in eventually, if to help keep up a little.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
So for the heat races next Monday, we're probably gonna have to take 5 point whatever gallons for those, huh?
Yep.
Those are all sprint races next.
Yeah, next Monday for Classic Sprint Series. It's 2 heat races here at Laguna.
Hopefully they don't screw it up like the last heat races.
Yeah, I don't think they will, because this should be a big enough pit.
I think they're wrong.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
It's usually never been a big number of pits.
At Suzuka, yeah.
Well, they were planning on using Suzuka West, and it's 20 or 21 pits. We had more people than that. They wouldn't let everybody in. So then they went to full track. I think they set up 4 times before the night was over.
It was one of those, though, that it was hard to tell.
Sector 2 time is good.
It's too bad that they don't make practice mandatory, because we would have been able to find that out right away in a practice and not even encounter that issue.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
no,
started out
actually,
that
in practice it lets everyone in, right? It's the race where it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know if we got over 20 people or not. Probably not. And the first problem was it was putting half the cars in.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
2 heats in a feature,
Yeah.
and that didn't work. So they put that, started another session up. And
6th place.
And then they started a 3rd session up, I think. And then we went to the big track.
Hopefully enough people complain about the heat racing setup that it makes it easier to set up heat races, to customize the way you want them to. But I think you came back at a good time, Mike.
I went to the pits, pulled in. I went to the garage.
Sector 1 is
Back to
0.7
the
off the
pits,
pace.
and I had no pedals again.
Huh. Kind of sounds like it might be an iRacing issue then. Or maybe, well, I don't know. I bet if you unplug the USB again, it'll work. That sucks, man. That's really strange, Mike.
Do you plug the pedals into the steering wheel base?
No.
They usually
Okay,
advise not to do that on these CSLDD bases because it's kind of a weak port back there. But
Yeah, so
you might have to do that, Mike, at this point. I wonder if that would actually fix it right now. But like I said, I don't know. I have a feeling that it's, you haven't seen that before. I have a feeling that it might be a iRacing issue.
Well, I don't think there's a USB port in the back for me to plug it into.
No, it would have to go from the, you know, the little box under the heel plate. It would be a wire that goes from there, from the little circuit board in the heel plate of the pedals, and it would come up, and then you'd have to plug that, and it's like a phone cord connection, you know, the RJ12.
I know what comes from the under the pedals goes direct to the computer by a USB.
So you'd need a separate cable. Yeah, you would need the RJ12 cable. And the wheelbase probably didn't come with that. You probably have to get it from Fanatic anyway. I think they have them on
that'd be
eBay.
last resort.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
avoid that, but yeah, you don't have any other free USB ports, Mike, on that computer?
Isn't there
I
some
don't-
way in like control panel or something that you can test your pedals and see them work? In
Yeah,
the
yeah.
panel lab, you can see them work.
Right, but Fanatec also has a controller setup, a control panel that you use, and you
Yeah,
can
because
see
it'd
them
be
working
interesting
there.
to see if the pedals still work in the panel lab or whatever software.
Yeah.
Then you pretty much know it's iRacing. Where if they don't work in that either, then it's
Right. So Mike,
computer related.
yeah. So right now, Mike, if they dropped off when you came into pit lane, if you were to just open up the Fanatic control panel, do you see the pedals there, or are they gone? Kind of like the steering wheel used to disappear.
That's 20 minutes to go.
You know what I mean?
The leader's just done a 138.80.
Kind of sounds like that. The USB port could be going to sleep after a while or something. But yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Greg. To see if one thing is for them to not work in iRacing, but if they're still showing up in the Fanatic control panel, then we know it's iRacing and not Windows or the Fanatic software. Let me know, Mike. We can jump on TeamViewer right now. It's up to you.
It says it's on.
In Fanatic?
No, TeamViewer you mentioned.
Okay, I'll jump in there now, okay? I'll be right there.